Yes, very much indeed. Good luck. Now, it's been a life-changing week for Corrie's Dee-Dee Bailey following serious complications during the birth of her baby.
You all right? It's just the Braxton Hicks. I had them yesterday.
Mrs. Afari.
No, Diana Bailey.
Sorry, this new pain, is it constant?
No, it comes and goes.
Probably just Braxton Hicks again.
Oh,
You know, they really shouldn't have sent you home.
for what? My head is pounding.
She's in agony. Please. Please, my daughter.
What's happening?
I think you've got preeclampsia. Your baby's got to come out now.
You've got a beautiful baby.
Thank you.
Don't be nervous.
I'm not breastfeeding.
Why don't you just give it a go, eh?
It's in my plan. I'm not breastfeeding.
There's no need to take that aggressive tone with me.
I'm still not feeling very well.
Your body just needs a good rest. What's happened?
She's had a hemorrhage.
Excuse me, have you got an update on my sister?
Not one of my patients, I'm afraid. Ask one of the midwives.
No one knows a damn thing. If she dies, this is on you lot.
It's very tense, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's so traumatic. Channique Sterling-Brown, who plays Dee-Dee, joins us now alongside Sharon. Lovely to have you both here.
Morning.
Channique, thank you for coming in. Goodness me, there's so much going on for Dee-Dee right now, isn't there? Yes. I mean, we've got a little snapshot of what's been happening more recently, but just fill everybody in if they happen to have missed it, what she's been going through to get to this point.
Yeah, so Dee-Dee fell pregnant with her not very nice ex-fiancé, and she was really unsure about what to do with the baby, was very conflicted about keeping it. She ended up making the decision to go through with her pregnancy, partly to help Lauren's baby Frankie, because they would be half siblings, and she planned to put the baby up for adoption. And so it's been a bit of a roller coaster for her emotionally, and now she finds herself, you know, Lauren's found a new donor for the baby. She's agreed to give the baby up to adoption to her brother, James. But then she finds herself in, as we see, a really severe situation when it comes to her labour.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And this is what soaps do so brilliantly well, is they hold up a mirror to society. Were you aware of any of this before?
Yeah, I had heard about bits and bobs about the stats around black maternal care.
Yes.
And, of course, obviously, as we all know, our NHS is under immense pressure, understaffed, underfunded. So I definitely was aware of what was going on. But when we first started discussing this, it's been pitched to me a couple of times. It's kind of finding the right circumstances to tell the story. And when it looked like they were coming and she was going to be pregnant, I was really, really keen and really wanted to encourage, you know, our team at Corrie, our brilliant writers and producers, to tell it, because I think it's really important. And like you say, we're positioned in the perfect way to tell a truthful story that people can relate to, individuals versus sort of being preached at.
I mean, because one of the statistics is black women are 3 times more likely to die in childbirth than any other women.
Yeah.
Which is an incredible statistic if you think about it.
It's insane, isn't it, I think? I think, especially the fact that this is in the UK, I think people hear that stat and they maybe think we're talking globally, but this is the stats for the UK, black British women, nearly 4 times more likely.
And why is it?
I think there's not really one straight answer. I think it's a mixture of, you know, old assumptions around pain tolerances and things, and assuming black women can maybe having their pain disbelieved, for example. As we see Dee-Dee face, you know, she faces a few microaggressions, she gets dismissed. And also just very simply, things like lack of education and targeted training. You know, a lot of, as we know, women's health is kind of under-researched as it is, let alone how that would affect women of different intersections. And so, as we see with Dee-Dee, and as will be revealed over the next few weeks, the main reason her hemorrhage was missed is because she is not turning pale. But why would that be an indicator when she's black, right?
Yes.
So it doesn't even need to, it's not necessarily about malice. We're not trying to suggest that healthcare workers have this malice. Sometimes they're not equipped with the right tools to do their job
Or
to
haven't
the
been
best.
trained enough.
Exactly.
What's the reaction been like for you, though, Channique, from people watching?
Yeah, it's been great, actually. I was nervous. It's a big story to tell. I really wanted to honour all mothers in the telling of it, because I've not had any children as of yet. Hopefully one day. And I also really wanted to honour our NHS. I have lots of healthcare workers in the family. I didn't want it to be about pointing a finger, but I also was really keen to tell such an important story, and people have really responded brilliantly. I think people are really taken back and shocked, and a lot of people are sharing their own experiences, which, yeah, it's been really moving for me to see.
I think so, what you're saying there is so interesting because Dr. Nagat backstage was saying, so pleased we're doing this story. She came over, she said the statistics around Asian women as well, 6 times more likely to have severe tears. And she's saying it is a story that needs telling. And I think it's great. You've done the bonkers stuff with the evil fiancé and the stuff on bridges, but soaps can genuinely change lives. And I know that you really wanted a storyline like this, didn't you? You really wanted that representation and telling stories there.
Yeah, definitely. You know, I love being an actor, and I think the best part of it is the storytelling. But I've always said I wanted to tell the stories we maybe don't get to hear.
Yeah.
And so I guess for me, the opportunity to play a black northerner is great anyway. I think we don't have enough black northern representation, but also to tell a story that hopefully will help my community and help other women is a real privilege for me. So yeah, I'm really, really proud to be part of it.
It gets more dramatic tonight, and I think we've got an exclusive clip, a little preview. Here you go.
Your body's healing and recovering, and your head's not in the right place, but someday you'll meet someone, you know. A lovely bloke who's worthy of you. You'll have another baby. It won't be like this.
I can't carry another baby. They had to do an emergency hysterectomy.
Oh, so is she really going to be able to give away that baby?
I know. She's not having a good time, I can't lie. Every time I open the script, I'm like, oh, flipping heck.
Classic soap understatement, yeah.
But you've been having a great time. You won the soap award.
Yeah, Best Newcomer in 2023, which is crazy, and it's flown by since.
Yeah.
But I love Dee-Dee, and I really love getting to be part of Coronation Street. It's wonderful.
Well, we've loved you coming in and
Yeah,
popping
we
in,
do.
Channique. Thank you so much.
Thank
we will
you.
continue to watch Grip to see what actually happens down the line as well, because as Sharon says, I think the giving away of the baby now might be a little bit more complicated than originally thought.